Morning guys, June 5th, 2023. This one here I got a call from a customer. They just come back from Florida and their gas furnace is not firing. So I know they got a gas furnace there. I worked on it. I'm not sure. I think it's an American Standard.
1.25 miles. Turn left on Fallon Street.
It's definitely an older unit. I think it's a high efficiency older unit. Let's go by there and see what's going on with it. See if we can get it. See what's going on. See if we can figure out why it's not firing. And get them heat. A little chilly this morning, like 50 degrees. I think the high today is only going to be like 58. High today, so you need heat. But anyway, good customer of mine, and he called me last night. He said he could get by until the morning. Well, if I could go by first thing in the morning, he'd appreciate it. So that's what I'm doing. Push the other. I had a couple other jobs lined up. I just gonna go take care of this one first. Especially if it's a good customer, you know, something's a problem, they got no heat or whatever, you try to jump on that like right away if possible. So it's always good. Try to keep the customer base happy. Important. After a month you want to come back?
Yeah, I don't.
It's the hot surface igniter. Let's see if it goes. Let's see, we'll shut it off and we'll try it again. See what's going on. So it is an 80 plus. It does have a...
Exactly.
Oh, the rollout switch was tripped. See this little thing right here?
Yeah.
It was tripped. I just pushed it in.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if it fires now. It might have a blockage in, it might have something in the chimney.
Mm-hmm.
This was tripped right here. See that little button?
Yep.
Let's see what happens. I've seen with birds come down, but you should have, you got a bee vent there, right? You should have a, you got a chimney.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Chimney.
Chimney. Could be a bird.
We get birds up the ring of it.
Could be. Let's see what happens with it. See if it glows and goes through a cycle.
That puppy's old.
Huh?
That furnace is old.
It is old, yeah.
I think you only came once on it, I think.
It's the high limits on. Just the fans running.
Did it light up?
Oh, yeah, sometimes it's got to go through its cycle, but let's see if the high limit's stuck. That thing was definitely tripped because I pushed it in and it clicked.
Well, I know it didn't work, that's for sure.
Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Hey, that looks a little questionable back there. This rollout switch was definitely tripped. Oh, she shut right off. So that could be the flame sensor that's dirty. Let me try that.
Yeah.
Doing fine actually.
More than you can handle, right?
What is it?
More than you can handle.
Well, I kind of try to don't get too stressed out over it. I mean, do what I can, and what I can't, right?
That's right.
Kind of pick and choose what I want to do, and nothing wrong with that, right? Life's not all about making all kinds of crazy money either.
No, hell no. That'll drive you crazy.
Once you make a couple of bucks and you got money in the bank, and it's not really that big of a deal, right?
All you need is enough to retire comfortably. That's it.
You know, I can't take it with me.
The government take the rest of
Well, what's going to happen is my kid will end up spending it.
it. Oh. That you can expect.
We'll try that. Let's see, she shut right down. Try the flame sensor, see if that was it.
No, you know.
You got the young ones are gonna take over.
And that's Carly. She'll do it. We've been in business, what, 33 years?
How's your son doing?
Ray Jr. is hanging in there. He's 62. And he does all he can. You know?
Yeah, it's like anything else. I mean, it's not always easy, right? It's
Right, because you got 3 schools and they want this done, they want that done, they want you to go shopping, they want...
Yeah. So now his wife's out of it. She's no longer.
Totally out.
She's retired.
Yeah. Totally out. Yep.
Now your wife's still doing stuff on the computer, basically, right? Keeping up with stuff and
She goes in, she's sort of a...
like a consultant.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's not so bad.
No. She goes
All right,
in.
let's try it again.
She goes in for about 3 hours, Steve, and she in the decisions that or goes over.
It could be this
Probably,
flipping switch. Yeah, it's got some shit in it. I don't know. Find out. Could be that this heat exchange is just gone on it, and when it's running, it's throwing this vacuum switch out. It's possible. She loves it, so.
I think Margie would be in bad shape if she couldn't go in. Or if we sold it. You know?
Yeah, because she enjoys it so much.
Every time I say let's sell it, you know, there's a lot of people that want it.
Right.
You know?
It's not about the money to her. It's about more or less something to do. And actually, that's healthy for her.
It is.
3 hours a day, and then it's not crazy, and she's home by lunch. Big deal.
Yeah.
Keeps her out of your hair.
Yeah, exactly. Ask her for me to do something.
Yeah.
And I'm 85. That ain't gonna happen.
I thought that thing was tripped, but we'll see. See if it runs with the flame sensor clean. Yeah, it's a little flame sensor. If it gets dirty, sometimes it won't sense the flame and shut the unit down. I mean, it's not something you want to spend a lot of money on. This is an older unit. I think it's might be in 95 actually. A year. When was the house built? 11? Huh? 99. So it's gonna be older than that. 99. I might have did it. Might have. Let's give it a little bit. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, so if we do go down to Florida, you don't want to, if you're right on the water, you want to be up a good 20 feet from the water.
Yeah.
At least 20, right? At least 20. And if not, you can get flooded. Oil off on high limit. Nope, that switch tripped. Might have a bird in there or something. That flipping switch tripped. Yeah, but yeah, we got a bird in there because that thing was tripped. Huh?
76.
Yeah, that flame sensor, that rollout switch tripped again. So we got either a bird in there or something's not right. Let me see if I could figure out what the hell's going on. We're gonna take this smoke pipe apart and take a look in there, okay?
Yeah.
I think there's a screen on the top of that thing. I don't think it's a bird. Yeah, there's a screen, so I don't think it's a bird, but we gotta check it. Not good. Alright, I'm gonna have to, I don't think it's a bird, but we have to check. Probably just time for a new furnace. There's a screen.
There is.
There's a screen on the outside unit, on the chimney, so I don't think it's a bird. Because if there was no screen on the top, I mean, a bird could fly down there.
Yeah.
But seeing that there's a screen on it,
Yeah, that's always been on there.
I don't think that's a problem then.
No.
So we'll have to. Well, look.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a bird in the belfry. We got birds. Look at that shit. There's 3 of them in there. 2 or 3 of them in there. Wow. I got one down here too, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
There's one down in here. I could get him with the vacuum, I think. 1, 2, or 3 of them. Look at that. There's another one down there I can probably get with my vacuum.
Yeah, you probably can suck it out.
I don't have a gun, huh? So obviously the one that's laying in the pipe down there is not stopping it from...
No.
These here is what's causing it to trip, are these. So we'll throw these out. You want to get a smaller bag, or are you good with that?
That's good. Oh, you're talking about that up the top pipe?
The one, I'll get him out with the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
But these here is what's making it trip.
Oh, sure.
Did you take a picture?
Yeah, I did. 2 of them.
2 of them. You want to take another picture when I pick it up or no?
No. They'll see it.
And what was doing is a rollout switch on the side here. It was heating up and tripping.
Tripping.
See if I can grab him by the legs.
I'll do.
Whoa.
The,
Look, the leg came off of there. There's one. That's a little sparrow, I think.
Yeah, they are.
That's 2.
Jeez.
Wow, look at this. That's 3. He's kind of really fried, that guy. The rest I can get with the vacuum.
They're all dried out.
Wow. The rest is just, there might be another one in there.
Yeah, when you start pulling.
That's a wing.
Yeah.
Could have got little heads and shit in there and skeletons and... Oh. They're fried. They're how do they say it?
Cooked.
Cooked. Yeah. Cooked, fried. Whatever.
A decent camp, but the problem is those birds were already in there.
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
They come in for because it's cold out to
Yeah.
get warm.
Yeah.
They're not stupid. notice. Son of a gun. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn it on so if there's any shit in the bottom of that thing will blow out.
Yeah.
Turn this on just quick. When that thing starts, if there's any stuff, it'll blow out. And we can put it back together and try it again. This thing was... Well, you seen why it was tripping. I mean, the sensor's right here and the birds were there.
Right there.
There was 3 of them.
I'm surprised.
Interesting. Kind of interesting, huh?
Yeah.
So when that fan starts up, it'll probably blow some stuff out, I'm thinking. And we'll shut it off and reassemble everything, and we should be good to go. Wow. Crazy. Well, that's kind of... This is the type of shit you don't see every day.
No. And you don't expect it, really.
No, usually if they get in, they go down inside the motor, and the motor's bound up. They're not like they sit on a shelf. There's a shelf here on this one. That they sat on. They come in here and they got carbon monoxide poisoning. Kind of cool, actually. You got birds in your belfry. Got that reset. Yeah, you see, so you had four birds in there.
Yeah, they're gonna have to go up there and look.
They're gonna have to go up there and look, and if there's any spot that the birds can get in, they're gonna have to seal it somehow. Oh, that's not bad. Running pretty smooth for an older unit, I'll tell you.
Yeah, definitely.
Not bad. All right, let me get the smoke pipe back in and we'll try it. What they charge them to do that?
They socked the shit out of us. I mean, these people here were bullshit.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, yeah, if you put a brand new cap on there this year,
Yeah.
With the siding, and then you're having this issue, come on. Get back over here and fix the flipping thing.
Yeah.
Right?
They're quick to say that everything on the outside belongs to them. Okay, this belongs to you, pal.
Well, give them the bill. Give them my bill too, then.
Oh, they won't do that.
No?
No.
All right. As long as I got a screw. Now it should work now. Wow. Cut it in half.
They don't tell you that.
Wow.
And they don't tell you what it's going to cost to dispose of it.
All right, so she fired up. Let's see how it stays. If it stays running. Like I said, you can't play around with them rollout switches when it's running because you can trip them, right?
Yeah.
What's the temperature in the house? Like 65? 67? So you got it set at 77, the thermostat. All right. Well, she's running, so let's see. The fan's running good. The birds were laying in there like a dam, so the heat was coming up, right? And it wasn't going out, and it heated up that flame sensor and tripped it. Because that's what was happening. That flame sensor on the side here was heating up. Because of there was a shelf in there. Most of them aren't designed like that. Oh, it did its job.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these for sure are an issue. These have batteries in it.
They do?
They do have batteries. Yeah, this might be what the problem is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, these have batteries. They got a little tiny battery in here, and they're only good for a couple of years. So what we'll do is we'll just change this out.
Change it out.
Yeah, if that's it, we'll put another one in there. That takes regular batteries.
I hate the spray.
All my thermostats up here. Just gonna put a basic heating, cooling. Heating and cooling. There we go. This one's heat, one cool. That's what we want. Yeah, there's a battery in here. I don't know about changing these. I'm just gonna change the whole unit. Got the red. No common. Green is fan, white is heat, yellow is condenser.
Love it.
I like simple. Everybody's gonna make things so flippin' complicated.
They try.
The only thing is there's a little hole there. It's gonna be, I'm gonna have to do something about that. It ain't no big deal, right? That little hole, is it? Or is it?
No. In another month, I guess.
Well, it's kind of sad about all them people in Florida, huh? They got their houses all swamped and the insurance not even paying.
I think the sad part
That's really sad.
is the older people are can't get it fixed, can't get insurance, and even if the insurance company paid them, it would only pay them the value of the house then, you know, not what it would take to repair it and all that crap.
So now's the time to buy down there then. Well, who the hell would want to buy one on the
you-
water?
Nah, you don't want the water there.
Huh?
You can buy, but you got to be self-insured.
They won't insure anything on the water anymore?
Well, they will, but it's gonna cost you a lot of money.
I mean, what's the sense of getting insurance if they're not going to pay when something goes bad? Right?
That's true. That's
Holy
why,
shit.
That's why when we sold our place on the beach
Flipping nuts.
just before the hurricane, I think it was about 6 months before the hurricane, we sold our condo
Oh.
and bought a house. You know,
Yeah, you're better off with that, right?
and much better off. Yeah.
The only thing is you got to cut the grass and all that shit.
Well, they do that in the condo fees.
Oh, so you bought a house? You bought a house condo
Yeah,
setup?
yeah, it's an association, and
Okay, so I got the jumper on the heat and the cooling already.
Okay.
I gotta just put the red on one of these posts. One of these posts is for the red.
yep.
Unbelievable. Yeah, you're like my Florida guy I always talk to about Florida.
Yeah, it's you have to be ready for it. You know what I mean? You've got to. If you're gonna spend 6 months down there, okay. But if you're gonna spend 1 month, 2 months, I don't think it's worth buying.
Yeah, because I talked to quite a few people that were going down there. They were renting down there.
Yeah.
And they were driving back and forth with their car.
Yep.
And as they got older, it was just getting too much for them.
Oh yeah.
Because they got to pack up every time. They don't have a house here and a house there.
Right. Right.
So it made it difficult for them.
Yeah. It's hard. It's a hard decision to make. And
This is the white here. We don't have a common hooked up to this, so we're going to have to use his batteries. But like I said, if you change the battery, I'll show you how to change it. Or the other one lasted 5 years.
yeah, it did.
So every year and a half or so, you'll see the thing start to go dim.
Yeah.
Like when I light it up, you'll see it's like bright.
Okay.
When that starts to go dim, the
gotta
yellow
change
is
that.
then you got to just change the batteries. This battery, it runs by batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm kind of giving this thing a good once over today, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want, right?
Yep.
Yellow is for the condenser. I mean, you still got the old AC in this house too.
Oh yeah.
And then the green is the fan.
Yeah, that hasn't changed. That worked good last year.
It could have been that the thermostat was still okay, but you want to change it anyway.
Yeah.
This is a better one as far as
This one had that
you could
spread.
see it when you push it. It'll light up, and you could see the temperature it is.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have that bimetal thing that you don't like.
You right?
So this will work better. We've got the jumper on the heat and the cooling.
Yeah, it's
so.
weird that the other one you have to bring it up to 68 or 70 degrees. You gotta
So
jack
on
it
this
up
here,
to 80.
you can see it's got pins. Okay, and then to see the batteries, you got to put them in by the positive. See it?
Yep. There you go.
We got heat and oil, is what we want, gas and oil. And it just clips up top,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then it clips on the bottom. I'm gonna go to heat. Heat's on. It's set for 70. Well, this has been in a cold truck, so.
Yeah.
Fan automatic, heat on.
Yeah.
You see the green?
Yeah.
So just let it set at 70.
70.
It's gonna come on and it's gonna heat up to room. This is gonna heat up, and then the heat should shut off. And then cooling or heat off or on the fan. The automatic, the fan will come on when the unit runs. If you put on fan on, the fan will run all the time.
Right.
So we got on heat. It's set for 70 because was in a cold truck.
Right.
And the two batteries, you just grab it from the bottom, flick it out, pull it out because there's pins that gotta go in there.
Yeah.
And can you remember that? Or the next time I come,
Yeah.
just tell me change the batteries.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
You just have to keep an eye on it. Don't get the 70. You shouldn't get the 70 too quick like that, but so much. Maybe now.
Everything that goes up, that's
The new code. Before they were right on the water, right on the beach, down low, little shacks.
something right on the sink.
Oh, okay. Damn good. Flipping gone. Alright, so we cleaned the flame sensor, removed the 4 birds from smoke piping and a new thermostat. I think that's gonna work now. The heat. I mean, it got to the point where, like, if you needed a new board or something for this thing or a blower motor, we're gonna have to change the whole thing. It's at that point, you know.
Yeah.
It's not worth putting money into this old beast. Yeah, new heater and new AC.
Yeah.
Heat and AC.
Oh, yeah.
And a new unit outside. Yeah, it's brazed, so we could reuse the line set if we had to, looks like. That's good. So you had multiple issues here. We had it set at 70. Yeah, 71 in here. So what do you want it set at?
That's good.
71, the thermostat satisfied. And you can see, when this is calling for heat, it'll say heat on.
Yeah.
Right now, it just says the room temperature and it's dark, so it's satisfied.
Oh, good.
Up or down is the arrow. Heat or cool is this little switch. That's easy, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's all set.